brightness on an aggravated battery.
How you doing? Thanks for watching. This is George with Wicked Warnings, your #1 source for LED strobe lights, emergency equipment, public safety equipment, and all things flashy and lighty. Like this giant Mercedes Sprinter van that we have. It's even got 4 rear tires. It's so big it's blocking my banner. As you can see on the front of this van, we've got our Thin-X in a TIR series in a split pattern, alternating left and right. We've also got our TIR-3s in a very fast double flash pattern on each of the sail panels in front of the side view mirrors on the door. Get a little bit of side warning. And you can see bouncing off the door in the back there, we're running our Whelen Mini LED Bar, the 23-inch version in a permanent mount up way high on the very rear, as well as our LED HAW Duo in an LD lens, one set amber, one set red. This is spec built to match a couple of other vans we've done for this particular customer. This van is going to be roadside assistance for a large tractor trailer fleet. They do a lot of oil transportation, and this will be a mechanic's van, so it'll be on and off of highways, probably changing tires and other disablements for large tractor trailers. So we wanted to get a little bit of side warning with those TIR-3s, a little bit of front warning, and the majority of it is rear warning. Here's a head-on shot of those Thin-X LEDs in the split pattern, all amber, right tucked in underneath the hood. They fit very nicely right in the grille there. There you can see, now that they're not flashing, how we mounted them right on the top of the grille, right underneath the hood lip. And as you saw, the display is perfectly fine. They reach out and work very well in that location on this 2019 Mercedes Sprinter van front end. Here's where we were able to mount our TIR-3. You could probably mount a couple of different lights there. We chose the TIR-3. It seemed to fit the best and look the best. And it wasn't too difficult to run the wiring down through the fenders and underneath the hood, where we then went through the firewall with the rest of the wiring to our switch. So the sail panel here in front of the mirror, not an extremely difficult spot to mount lights. And as I said, looks to me like TIR-3 is probably our best fit for that location. For our switching, we kept it simple. Again, spec built to match the customer's requirements. We just have a single switch right above the headlights here, illuminated in red. That will let him know that his emergency lights are in fact on. We're probably going to go ahead and print a little dymo label to put underneath there that says strobe lights or LED flashers. Let me show you the back end of this van. Not only did it get a nice complement of lights, but it also got the entire inside Linexed with bed liner. We will be putting shelves and all kinds of other stuff in here in another install, but it's been Linexed completely on the inside. So if you need any work like this, make sure you contact Wicked Warnings, and we'll post a video hopefully after we get all the shelving built in the back and get it outfitted for particular road use. Now we chose to put the hideaways in the tail lights and the signal location, one, because it was spec'd by the customer, and two, because if for any reason the mechanic needed both rear doors wide open like this while he's working, you can see he doesn't lose any of his warning. The only time he'll lose warning is if the doors are half open, so basically it's all the way open or all the way shut. And as you can see, we're running our red and amber in an X pattern, and way up top there you'll see the 23-inch Whelen Mini Bar, permanent mounted with the rubber isolators included with the bar onto the roof of the van. This way, when you back up down the highway several thousand feet and the cars or traffic happen to be blocking the lower hideaways, the taller vehicles, such as other tractor trailers, can see that roof bar and know that far ahead there's a service vehicle. So this way he has low warning for the cars and high warning for the other trucks and other higher up vehicles on the road. So he should be very well covered from behind. So I've raised the camera just a little bit for you so you can see a little better shot of that light bar. It really is very effective. It gives a good clear 360, very high visible warning for everybody around this van, as well as those hideaways down low. I also have another video if you're a little bit curious how to put the hideaway into the Sprinter taillight. As you can see, we have our amber hideaway right here. We have our red hideaway right here. This is a very complex, unique lens in these Mercedes. So if you would like, you can check out our other video that shows how to do it, or email in, please email in at info@wickedwarnings.com and request a link to that video after you purchase your kit. Be sure to check the link in the description of this video for links to all these products individually, as well as a link for a package including all the parts and some bulk wire as well as a switch. Basically everything that I would have thrown into a box and used on this install. You'll need to provide your own connections and electrical tape and things like that, but the package will include all of the parts, some necessary bulk wire to interconnect everything, and the red switch that we used on the dashboard. Again, we're featuring our Thin-X in a TIR, our TIR-3s, our LED HAW Duo in an LD lens, and our 23-inch Whelen Mini Bar. So if any of those products interest you and you have a new Sprinter such as this, give Wicked Warnings a call. We're your #1 source for LED strobe lighting, emergency equipment for cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, gigantic Sprinter vans, buses, boats, bicycles. Bring it on in and we'll put some lights on it. Thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings. We'll see you on the next video.